Hi and welcome to the start of day 2 of our playthrough with Green Hills. Where we are is we survived our first day. We got our hut down there and we got a fire made over here. Got some meals on the cook. So if we just check, if we look at our health bar in the bottom left there. So we're a little bit low. The way the health bar works is that it's the average of the 4 stats that we have. So if we just look at those, we can see we're a bit low on proteins, a bit low on hydration. We're a bit low on all of them. So your health is basically the average of those 4. So we have to open our backpack to see the nutrition of each of these. So these aren't that great. This one we made out, I think this was the armadillo, and that gives us 50 protein, so we're going to eat that one. That should see our proteins go to. Just checking stats again. A bit low on hydration. This will fill up through the rain every day. It rains for the first 20-25 days. So that's pretty good. 1 banana. As you can see, our health goes up as our stats go up. Alright, now one thing that we did yesterday, we killed the armadillo, but I did not use the shell to make new armor, and we need to do that. So we're just going to go see and into crafting. So core ingredients, as always, banana leaf and 2 ropes. Need to get some more ropes. And armadillo shell, and that gives you armadillo armor, which is the second best in the game behind metal, but we won't be getting to metal for quite a long time, so we'll take that. But again, the durability isn't that great at 29%, but that will go up as we make more and more, so we'll just kill him on a regular basis and make new armor. So, just looking at inspection, again, I'm just going to close. You can't see the durability of the armor unless your backpack's open, but now you can. So you see this one's 17%. That was the first one we made, so that's the weakest. So we can replace that with armadillo. And we'll keep making new armor as often as we can. There's a bunch of things that we want to do. So what we're going to do today is we are going to look at starting a base. So remembering that this rock here, to the right we're going to get eaten by piranhas, to the left we're pretty safe, although you can get bit just there. So what I'm going to do is build up here. So we just go to the N key and we pick the frames at the top right here. So you've got a choice of wood or bamboo. So you've got wood on the left hand side, bamboo on the right there. So this location does give you a choice. Not all locations give you the choice because you don't have bamboo or wood or one of the other. But anyway, we're going to go bamboo because I think it's a little bit quicker building in bamboo. So this is going to be our first frame. So you need it to be white to place. So let's do that and head it in that direction. Good. So Q to cancel. And now we can see what we want. We need 4 logs and 4 long sticks. So let's go get them. Now I should have brought some. How many stones do we have? Do we have any? No, because our axe is going to break, so we need some new stones. So remember, everything we're making while our crafting skill is low is liable to break at any moment. So let's just pick up these logs. Now you have to, whenever you pick up anything from the ground, you have to wait for a squiggle sound. That tells you there's a centipede on it. If there is, you drop it immediately. Now where's the third one gone? Oh, there it is. Alright, wait for the squiggle. I think we're good. Yeah, if there's a centipede and it bites you, you get the same effect pretty much as a snake bite. But you don't always get it when you pick stuff up, but you do get it quite often. But the squiggle comes pretty soon. So you can see there's a lot of running backwards and forwards. We're just going to finish one frame today, because there is an alternative that we'll look at later, basically using a cart. So if you didn't want to go the cart option, you could just do the run back and forth. Okay, wait for the squiggle. Are we good? Yep. Alright, so there's our logs. Now another thing we can do while we're base building is just hitting the 3 key. because that will increase our archery skill every time we shoot one of those guys. And then this increases our harvesting skill. And then of course using those arrows and sticks, sorry, using those feathers and sticks, we can then make more arrows and that will increase our crafting skill. So while we're building, we can do all of that, because you often get one, possibly two parrots up there as well. So sticks we're going to cut down with our knife. This will give us 5 long sticks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no squiggle, good. Now remember, we've got no ropes, because after we place these we're going to need ropes. So we're going to have to go get some. Remember, we do need stones. I'm just going to harvest this because we're liable to break our axe anytime soon. Alright, then ropes, we just visit these trees here again. We usually have them, not always. Sometimes 3, sometimes 4. That one's 3. That's 4. Right, back to our frame. Just checking for bananas. Often bananas there. Okay, so now we can complete our first frame. You have to complete a frame before you can add a second one. So now, for example, if we just hit the N key, go top right again, we can add another frame that direction and also in that direction. And for that we'd have to get another 4 logs here, 4 logs there, and so each frame is going to be the same thing. Now in terms of how to fill in the floor here, you've got numerous options. If you just go to N, then the tab below that gives you your filler options. So as you can see, we've got wood, we've got bamboo. Now if you use this, you can't stand on it, so that's really not an option because we want to be living up there. So all we've got right now is the wood and the bamboo, but we can open up another option just by right mouse clicking here and take mud. And you see new entry mud mixer comes up in the top right there, so we just drop that. Oh, couple free XP, well, XP, but yeah, so as building, I'm just going to keep killing these guys, keep harvesting, and then keep using their feathers to make new arrows. Because if we just go to N, we go to the very bottom key, the light bulb one there, that tells us our skills. So right now, axe is 12, blades 9, spears we're not using, crafting 14, cooking, fire starting 1, and archery is at 4. So in the process of base building, we can get all of those stats up quite high, because you need that if you're going to start traveling. There's another one there we can take out, but I'm not going to bother right now. Let's just add these. Now, mud. I can't add that until the logs are complete. Okay, we just unlocked all the mud mess recipes. So if we just go N again and just go to the second tab down, you can see we've now got this mud option. And I'm going to use that there. So we just have to add mud bricks there, but we need a mud mixer now. So let's just do that. So mud mixer, it's, there you go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4th tab down. And it's going to require chopping down a few trees and stuff. Do I have the sticks? No, okay. All right, I think that is 8 logs. So I think I'm going to chop these down. They don't regrow, so it means that we don't get coconuts, but then again, we don't need coconuts anymore. I think the only negative with chopping these guys down is you get all of these leaves, which you have to dispose of later. Okay, we did need those sticks first. So let's just chop down, you can also chop down these, but if you want mushrooms later, then Yeah, that'll give us a couple of logs, which it just did. But then if you cut those logs down, then if you get food poisoning or something, or microbes, then you don't have those logs where mushrooms can spawn.
Stupid piece of shit.
So there goes our axe. Let's make another one. So it's one of those, and we need a stick. Okay. Okay, just in the interest of speed, I'm just gonna harvest one of these. There's our stick, and we just need a stone axe. So just going up to our tools, this is now 42% durability. I think it was 15 or 14% first one we made. You see it's going up as our crafting increases. That's another couple of logs. So I'll just finish this off camera. I'm back in a minute. Okay, just putting our final log in, and there is our mud mixer. So to put in mud, we just right mouse click here, take mud. Take mud again, and then E to insert. Right, so we do need campfire ash, and we don't currently have that. Now if we go over here, we do have 1, 2, 3 pieces of charcoal. So if we just right mouse click on that and harvest it, that will give us some campfire ash. So that means we can only do 3 of these, which is a problem, unless we get more ash. So now we need to add water. If it's raining, it fills up very quickly, but we don't have that. So just fill it this way. So this is the reason you want to build it close to water, so that you can quickly fill it. There you go. So now we just need to mix it. And done. So all we need to do now is just E to pick up. Add the mud brick. So we just need to keep doing this over and over, as well as running backwards and forwards to fill in the frames. Now, we've only, as we saw, we've only got 3 pieces of charcoal. So the way we can get around that is, I can't remember which one it's in now. We have to basically make more charcoal. So it's not in, is it that one? No. Yep. Okay, so it's the same one as the mud mixer. So we need a mud charcoal furnace, because this one will then give us 18 actually. It gives us 15 charcoal and 3 ash. That's right, 15 charcoal, 3 ash. So what we need to do with this one is just add a bit of mud there. So that's 2, 3. Now we have to add 22 sticks there, so that's only 1. So I'll do that off camera back in a minute. Might take a while. Actually, a few logs over here that we can. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute once I've managed to fill it with the sticks. So just coming back with our last stick now. So there you go, 22 sticks. But then it asks you for another mud brick. Now I did go and harvest 1 more charcoal, which means we've only got 1 charcoal left after this. It's about to rain, so we'll get to see how quickly this fills up. There we go. It's not raining yet though, so it's just I don't think there's any point washing ourselves, because when you mess around with mud you get dirty very, very quickly. But there you go, how quickly it fills up when it's raining. So we could still help out. That's quick. Okay, and there's our mud brick that we need to finish our charcoal furnace. Done. But we have to light it. Now remember we cut some small leaves yesterday and we dropped them here to dry. So we could start using those. Note that the rain is cleaning us slowly. We can start a fire in the rain. So let's do that. Just go to here and fire icon. Right mouse click on our wrong one and go use. Okay, we're over half energy, so we have enough energy to do this. Just use our dry leaf.
Bitch!
There we go. It takes about a day to burn out, but then we're going to have, as mentioned, 15 charcoal and 3 more ash. I should have taken that parrot. Yeah, every time you go over here, you very often got parrots here. As you saw, archery +1 again. Pick up the arrow. Harvest. Didn't give... Alright, so as you can see, there's a lot of running backwards and forwards to fill up these frames. Now, and one thing that you can do, if you just go to N, and it's going to be under the storage icon, you can build a sled here. So what you can now do is it takes 3 bamboo logs. It takes, let me see, 12 bamboo sticks. So to get a bamboo stick, you just have to cut one of these down. Sorry, I fingered that. So you've got a long stick here. If you just hit it with an axe, it gives you 2 small sticks. You're going to need 12 of those, but you also need, I think it's 8 rope. So we don't have any rope on us at all, I think. Oh, we do have some. All right, but not enough. So once you've got that, you've got 2 halves to it. So you can carry 30 long sticks in each half, so for a total of 60 long sticks. And that way you don't have to do so much running over. But you could do 30 long sticks in one half and 9 bamboo logs in the other half. So, or a total of 18 logs if you wanted to do logs alone. So if you're building a pretty sizable base, it's going to be much faster to do it that way. And so that's what I'll do off camera. And that is get that sled made, do a lot of backwards running and forwards, do a lot of this, missed, well, not a lot of missing, but and then we're going to need to fire this up probably a couple of times. So probably going to go for about a 3x3, but then we have to get a second story in. It's better. So as you just need 2 feathers and a stick to make new arrows. You can see with how many how many feathers we're accumulating here. We'll be able to make a lot of, don't really need to bother with those snails. So that's basically it. There's going to be a lot of running backwards and forwards with the bamboo over there, a lot of making mud and making the floors, and eventually what we'll do, if we just get into the fire icon, we will be able to add a mud fireside wall, so we'll have a fire up there as well. Again, I'll do all that off camera just because it's going to be a lot of grunt work. Again, archery +1, harvesting skill again. But we've been neglecting the food today. Let's just clean ourselves. So we're just going to have to do a cook up as well. Alright, so we're clean. Let's make sure we got water. Yes, we do, because that's not snapping up, so this must be full, which it indeed is. Discus fish, just leave that. So we're just going to do our armadillo friend. Remember, that will slow him down. We have a rope on us, so he will stop here. Done. Tie him up. Down there, equip the knife, do the dirty. Yes. Harvest boost him up. So that's what we'll be doing. We'll be running around completing as much of the base as we can, killing as many birds as we can, killing this guy at least once a day. And just going to go to crafting here. So we have 2 ropes on us. Have to get some more bamboo jobbies. And armadillo armor. So the last one was 20 something%, wasn't it? So this one's 36, so it's going up quite quickly. So open the backpack, go to inspection. I think this was the second one we made, which we can now get rid of. And we can destroy that. Right, and that gave us another piece of armadillo meat we could eat as well. So also killing all of the parrots for the archery skill, the harvesting skill, etc., which also gives us some crafting skill when we're mass producing arrows, which we will do. We also get the food that we can cook up at the end of the night as well. So we can eat all this. So let's do that. So just fill those up. So this is kind of the routine that we'll do. We do have some tinder on us, so let's just start the fire here. We've got enough energy, yep. There's the dry leaves. We'll probably, yeah, we'll cut down a bunch more leaf piles and put them on to dry. So there you go, it boils up the water very quickly, but we need to fill this one. So while it's doing that, let's just refill our container. Just going to get rid of that discus fish because it's not really worth eating. And just hope there's something better. Peacock bass is better. Alright, so we've got clean water in each one now, so let's put our armadillo in there. Put that in. Got to put water in there. So we've got 3 more pieces of meat. So we can basically eat them all. So now if we look at our stats, we're good on protein. We're a little bit low on the nut side and also on the carbohydrates. Okay, we'll deal with that in a moment. Just make sure our container's full. If we see any grubs, we'll go grab them because I don't think we've got any, have we? Nope. Food icon, no. Alright, so we've got 4 meat soups there for tomorrow morning. Put that out. Now, nuts. Just checking the time. It's good to get to bed about 11 o'clock every night, or 12. It's going to be a slightly late start tomorrow. So first thing, any bananas? Yes. Okay, so eat those. So the nut side. It's often a problem until you start finding Brazil nuts. I don't know what the stat is, maybe 1 in 4 chance that they're here. Can't find any right now, there's more bananas. Don't need them all. Yeah, good night's sleep helps with the sanity as well, so we'll take that because it will fill up overnight. So just looking at our stats, we're good on everything except for the nuts. So we'll have to just go on a nut hunt. So if you look around, these palm trees here often drop nuts. So we'll just check on those. And we'll keep checking up here as well. There are another 2 large trees over there. The trouble is one of them is potentially guarded by a cat. But just looking at our soups down here. Okay, we need to open the backpack to do this. So that one only gives us proteins and 5 sanity. Yeah, there's no fats in any of these. So we're going to have to go nut hunting. Alright, but I'm going to call the end of the episode here. Going to bed a little bit late. So what I'm going to do is it's going to probably be about 6 or 7 days. I'm not sure how many days, but I'm just going to complete this base by doing everything that I just said. A lot of running backwards and forwards, making the cart. I'm going to make a couple of batches of charcoal. Going to be making a lot of mud, killing a lot of parrots, harvesting a lot of parrots, making a lot of arrows. And we'll see where we are. Oh, okay, I'll take this. That's another tinder item that goes into our backpack here, so that can stay with us. Alright, another thing I'm going to be looking at is if you just go to N and you look at this box with the coconuts in here. So we're going to be starting to accumulate a lot of items as we're running around. So I'm going to start to build things like this. Just to, as you can see, that takes 5 long sticks, a few ropes, and then we can use that to store ropes. You've also got other storage options, just going into N again in the storage box here. So you've got a stand for leaves, ropes, stand for sticks, small sticks. So by the time we come back, oh yes, and you've also got this as well. You can make a storage box as soon as you've opened the mud option. As you can see, 10 sticks, 2 mud bricks, and 2 planks. All of which is very achievable. So when we come back in a few days' time, you'll probably have a storage box among other things, and the base up. You see the cart will be finished, and we could see where we get our stats to as well. The one probably most interested in is crafting, because that will get our armor up to about 70-80% if we just keep making those armadillo armors. And then we can withstand cat strikes, for example. But we also want to get our archery up as well, because as it says, reduces stamina usage. The waver as well reduces, because as you see when we start... Do I not have any arrows? No, I don't have any arrows. Okay, because when you start aiming at the very start of the game, you get a lot of waver, and that settles down the higher your archery skill goes. Alright, so it's a little bit late. Our sanity's good though, because you've got to always keep watching your sanity. So where are we on bandages while we're at it? Yeah, we're okay on bandages, because that's really just for venomous bites, which we would get from spiders, potentially from centipedes if we pick something off the ground and we don't drop it fast enough. But you get an audible warning on that. As soon as you hear a squiggle sound, just drop back off, and you see the centipede on the ground. And you could either kill it or just let it burrow into the ground. One of the two. Alright, so lots to do, and I'll see you in about 10 days, and we'll see where we get to. So thanks for watching this one, and I hope to see you for the next episode, which will be at around 10, maybe day 10 or 12. We'll see.